I've come to terms with the fact that I am actually a really good third wheel. We're starting a new month tomorrow. My nails are in the ghetto hood. Uko kwenye Instagram. It's lit, it's lit. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sorry. Today is the 28th of July. I figured out the settings of this camera and I think we're looking better. My makeup is looking cute. It's looking real cute. Wow. So, getting this camera, I really didn't know which settings to use. I remember I was with Steph. You'll probably see this in the previous vlog. I was with Steph and Kate over the weekend on Sunday, and she showed me how to do the settings because I don't know what to do, child. I don't know. So today is a pretty exciting day. Actually, it's not. It's a very tiny thing. Like, I've actually done all this to just go see Kittens and then come back home and sleep. But I'm also testing out it looks really, really good. Wow. So I'm also testing out the Nivea oil control. So I'm working with Nivea on a campaign for the Perfect and Matte range, which is very, very, very much on brand because I have oily skin. And I want to try this. I've just put it underneath my makeup, the Perfect and Matte oil control 3-in-1 vanishing cream. If only you could focus on me. Ayo. It's for very oily skin. So there's one for normal to oily and this one for oily skin. And I want to see how this makeup behaves. I'm not even carrying powder. I'm not carrying anything to touch up. I'm just carrying the lip gloss and stuff in case I eat. But yeah, I want to see how it holds up. I'll keep you guys posted. It's now 2 p.m. I may be out for a while. I'll probably be home at around 6 or 7 thereabout, but I'll let you know because I'm just checking out the kittens, maybe have a glass of wine with my friend and then come back home. I really try not to mess around with days where I'm going to the gym the next day or I have work the next day in regards to perambulating. So if anything has to go down, it has to go down on Tuesday because I'm not going to the gym on Wednesday, or it happens on Friday because I'm not going to the gym on Saturday and I don't have a gig. But if I have a gig, which is more often than not that I have gigs on Saturdays and Sundays, then we're not. No, hala, please. No. When it comes to me and my money, I'm playing around. I ain't playing around. I'm not playing around the gym. I'm not playing around with my body. Now that I'm seeing the results, I'm not fumbling that bag. I'm just about to get a cab. I actually just want to make some noodles real quick because I'm a little bit hungry. I had oats for breakfast, but that was at 7 because I leave the gym at 6:30. So that was usually 7 hours ago. I think I need to eat something like those noodles, something quick. Then I go. I'll probably eat something there, but we'll see. I'm also trying to save money, so I'm not trying to eat ovio nje unless it's necessary. But yeah, I think I'm just pretty excited. I also might have therapy tomorrow. My session for the week, because it was moved from Monday. My therapist wasn't feeling too well, so she moved it. I'm hoping we can do tomorrow because she still hasn't confirmed. And the conversations we're having are quite intimate. Literally, we're talking about, let me put you guys here. We're talking about intimacy, and she asked me to define intimacy in friendships, relationships, and spirituality. And it just got me thinking about a lot of things, man. A lot of things. So I'm looking forward to that. Genuinely, I really am. Because I've done my assignment. Number one, not just people in class are like, teacher, wait, you forgot that you gave us an assignment? I'm those ones in this particular situation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having those conversations, and I think I'll give you guys a rundown of how that goes. Therapy is a safe space for me, and I think I either tweeted it somewhere or I mentioned it in the previous vlog that therapy tends to be a little bit heavy. I think that clip wasn't even put out, but therapy for me has been heavy. It has been a heavy experience. Like most times that I've been in therapy, I have been going through something, dealing with something, addressing something, either that has happened in the present or in the past. And I think this time, for the first time ever, I'm in therapy and I'm healthy. and I'm okay. And there's nothing traumatic that has happened. I'm actually just trying to better myself and just figure out what in my life that I need to change, that and how I need to change it, and just be a better person, like for myself and also for the people that are around me. And it's a breath of fresh air. I'll tell you that for free. It's a breath of fresh air. Like, weirdly, things are just in line with the space that I'm in right now. I'm also taking content seriously and trying to also put out the best content that I can, as opposed to just waking up in the morning and taking a picture and posting it, because that became so boring to me. So I want to be a little bit more active with that. I also want to, I've figured out how to record my IG stuff on this camera. So I'm about to post a few things. So I also wanted to show you guys this book that I got from my manager, and she gifted me this book after yesterday's shoot, and it's called The Accidental Memoir. The Remarkable Way to Write Your Life Story. So it's just like a bunch of it literally makes you unravel things and write your life to some degree. I didn't understand what she said, but I think that's within those lines. So this book I'm reading, this book can help you. That's what it says. This book can help you write a memoir, flex your writing muscles, exercise your demons, relive moments of magic, make sense of life, reminisce, create social media content, become your own therapist. Child. Reduce stress, have fun, and leave a lasting legacy. I almost cried when she gave me this thing. I almost cried. Any form of gift for me, that's it. Waterworks. That's kulia. So I was really pumped that she gave me this, and I'm looking forward to actually using it. I'm actually just gonna start when I'm in the Uber. That's what I wanna eat. So I'm in a space where I can think. My tummy. And another thing is that when you work out, unakula, you eat a lot. So I found myself really eating, like, but small portions a couple of times in a day, but I eat a lot. I eat significantly more than I used to, so that's great. So yeah, I'm about to eat. I leave, but yeah, face bit for the gods. I can't. Wow.
Here I find myself again, time traveling only in my head. From the past to future play, more change, yeah. My emotions are
It's 9 p.m. Just got home, and this is how my skin looks right now. My nose is a bit oily, my eyebrow is a bit oily, but generally looks pretty good if you ask me. I don't have an issue with it. I'm so tired. I just want to remove it.
It's okay for my sanity to choose perfect peace, and now forever and always be.
Anyway, good morning, afternoon, good afternoon. This is day 2 of me using the oil control. Can you focus? The oil control Nivea Perfect and Matte Vanishing Cream. I've used it underneath my makeup. I'm going for brunch. And I just wanna see how that will look. But so far, so good. I'm quite mattified. Well, I'm just getting ready for brunch. That's about it. Today's Sunday, the 31st of July. We're starting a new month tomorrow. I also received a package for lipstick day, but I received it so late, so I don't know if I'll be able to make a post. This is from MAC. Oh, I thought my address was there. They sent me 2 lipstick picks. MAC Love Me lipstick in the shade My Little Secret. Let me swatch it for you, my little secret. Anyway, I don't know why I'm being such a child about this, but this is how it looks. I would not wear this color, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm sure I can use it on my clients. You know me, I'm just a nude. If it's such nude, if it's not nude, it's like a really dark, really like burgundy shades. Even this one, This one, I remember when I was just about to leave, these colors were coming out, and order from MAC for lipstick day. Thank you, MAC Cosmetics. I really do appreciate it. My nails are in the ghetto hood. I'm still using the same nail tech. It's just that I feel like the acrylic powder, because I'm doing overlays, I'm trying to grow out my nails, was put too tight on my nails, so they just started popping out, and now I only have this left. Voila. I'm not doing much. I've just done my foundation. I've shown you my foundation. Concealer, I've used Illegal, powder, Sasha Buttercup, and that's it. I use lipstick as blush. The lipstick shade that I use is Maybelline Superstay number 9 Apologetic. This is how it looks. I'm just trying to hide my nail from the ghetto hood. That one, and then I mixed it with this one. I don't know what number it is because imazeka, but these two colors give me the perfect shade for my blush. Nice warm tone, but good. So I'm not doing eyeshadow. I just want to do like a plain, actually I'm doing eyeshadow, but I'm not doing eyeshadow, like I'm putting powder. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. When I said what I said. So I'm using the MAC NC50 Studio Fix powder plus foundation as my eyeshadow. I'm gonna do a winged eyeliner and then eyelashes, and I'm good to go. But that's basically it. It looks cute. What I'll do, I know when you say every single time, I'm just like, I'm not gonna do much, just a quick little bit, you know, natural, no makeup, make a look. Here we are, my baby na mabwana, tuko hapa, tuko on site, tupo site. You know, sometimes I think about the conversations that I have with myself, and I'm convinced that not many people would understand that I talk to myself a lot, like even in public. The other day I had to like call myself out because, one second, I had to call myself out because I was here just talking to myself in the midst of other people, and they were shocked. You're shocked? Don't be shocked. My bed looking messy as hell. I'm going for brunch with my friend and her husband. I've come to terms with the fact that I am actually a really good third wheel. I have been for a lot of years. If I'm being very honest with you, let me zoom you guys in so you can see my eyeshadow. I have been a professional third wheeler for a long time, and I'm okay with the job. It's just that I need to be paid at this point. You need to pay me. Because I'm not in a space where like I'm looking into dating really. And I saw a tweet earlier, wacha niwasome, because why not? And I retweeted it actually. Getting back into dating feels so weird. One red flag and I'm MIA. That's me right now. You know, when you just have trust issues because of things that have happened before, those are just the cons of heartbreak. I don't think that there's a pro of heartbreak, maybe other than just God taking away someone that is not supposed to be in your life, which is amazing. That's the eyeshadow we're going for. That's it. I'm doing a winged eyeliner. I didn't know this thing can zoom. Hey! Anyway, I'm going to do my winged eyeliner off camera because I cannot, to save my life. And I am an hour late. An hour late to leave, so I'm like an hour 30 to get there. Hello. We're looking cute or whatever. Guy, I thought I saw someone behind me and I'm alone in the house and I'm like, who be that? So I am learning how to edit. I'm watching a tutorial as I'm doing it because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's currently 9:43 p.m. and I have to be in the gym tomorrow morning. But this vlog has to end before I go to bed. Then I can be left with music and color grading, which I can do tomorrow. But yeah, content creation at its best. I finished the video. Good morning. What time is it? It's good afternoon. I'm always just confusing time on here. And I'm still trying to get used to looking here as opposed to looking at myself because I look cute. Anyway, so underneath, I just got a new haircut. But it's hella cold. It's hella cold in Nairobi. I've realized that I might have an audience, like people who are watching from elsewhere. And I'll just try and speak in English as often as I can. But today is Thursday, Today is Thursday the 4th of August, and I've just been shooting videos, and I'm thinking of doing a sit down, but I'm looking at the time and how gloomy it looks, and I don't know if I'll be able to, considering I've not eaten, but I'll see. I want to do a video on mental health, to be honest. Like, I want to give you guys a rundown of my mental health journey. I'm also on a break with my therapist at the moment, and we're gonna be back to the sessions from the 15th. You guys, my is feeling cold. From the 15th. So I'm really looking forward to that, because we still didn't discuss what we're supposed to discuss about intimacy earlier. I mentioned that the first bits of this vlog. So we didn't get to discuss that. I've not gotten to see her. At the end of the day, I think I've gotten to a point where I am in control of my mental health. I'm in control of my breakdowns. Like the other day I had a breakdown and I was on call with my manager, and I'm just like, Mom, I now know that I cannot hold things inside. Like, if there's something that is bothering me, I'd rather toy it. Yishe. Like, yishe means like I get it over and done with, and then I move on to the next thing. And there's even a tweet. There's always a tweet that resonates with me. So let me just read you guys that tweet right now. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna link my channel down below. And the tweet says, I think a couple of you guys retweeted it. The tweet says, one thing I have learned is to just cry about it now. The more you hold it in, the harder it will be to recover from. So just cry now. Whenever you feel it, let it out. And I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. That was on Monday. So what happened on Monday was I needed to have a video ready by Tuesday for YouTube, so I can watch it and whatever. But unfortunately, the person who was editing, I could not get a hold of them, and I just had to learn how to edit. Like the whole day Monday, I was sitting there. I remember my mom came home, she's like, Yani, you just songa, you've not moved from where I left you. Because I did have a choice, I just had to learn. Another thing that I've been thinking about was editing my own videos, because I want my own feel and emotions and choice of songs to be incorporated in the videos. But I was always saying, I'll postpone, I'll start next week, I'll start learning next week, I'll watch the tutorials next week. But then now I was in a position where I had no choice but to edit the videos myself. Thank God that I have prior knowledge in editing, because I've been editing all my videos for Instagram. It's just that now they're lengthier and it's a new software. But it went well. I remember that morning, Monday morning, I was so overwhelmed to the point when I called her, I was just like, Mom, I need to cry, and I'm going to cry. The more we talk about it, I'm going to cry, and I don't want to like not cry just because, I don't know what reason there may be, but I was just like, I need to get it over and done with so I can now move into learning how to edit and editing the video and having it ready. And now it's up, and now I can figure it out. I also subscribe to Epidemic Sounds, so now I have access to music that I can use, music that is in my zone, nice good feel music. And that was mainly because the universe was trying to make me learn how to edit. God was trying to make me learn how to edit earlier than I had anticipated to. 1 second. Hello? Okay, thank you. And I think I've mentioned this, that I tend to put things out in the universe. I don't necessarily look at the timelines, but I just put them out there and I pray about them and I write them down. And I had said that I want to learn how to edit. I think it's even in my to-do list from like last week or last week but one, and I didn't take the time to do it. So I think now that I was in a position where I didn't have a choice, because I'm really trying to be consistent with this YouTube thing. What? I'm really trying, and I'm enjoying talking to myself in my room, thinking that there's a live audience. I'm enjoying it. So genuinely, I think I just had to do it myself. I think I just had to learn how to edit myself, and I'm glad that I did, because I think it's better when you are in control of that. In the event that anything happens, and my manager was trying to explain, she's like, babe, what if he moved to a different city? Unga do? And I was like, oh, you're right. So I was just planning to shoot and edit, which I've already shot. So I want to edit, send it to the client so they can approve it, and then I post it tomorrow. But that's basically it. I'm just chilling. I forgot to mention something. Today's like day 3 or 4 of me using the Perfect and Matte vanishing cream for oily skin and this cleanser. And you can already see how matte my skin is. Anyway, it's quite matte. I'm liking it. Q. What the f? I look so good. Well, Josh, aki ungeja venye naka kwa camera. What? My makeup has never looked this good. I cannot. Jesus Christ. Bro, ujanishona kapwa hivi aki natumia kwa simu for how long? I can't stop looking at myself. Did this makeup just to take one picture. I look gorgeous. Hi, yeah. I can't stop looking at myself. I need to look at the camera. I look so good. I cannot. As in nikijangale kwa camera na cheesy. This is a straight up baddie. I don't know how long I'll look at myself. It's been 45 seconds and I'm not tired. I'm calling you in a few for sure. So we'll post a video at 6. What I do is set alarm. I just want when it goes up, I also post the still post. Yeah.
Okay.
So bye bye. But let me tell you, Virgos are such planners. It's just almost automatic that we will schedule literally everything. I don't know if I'm focused. So I'm happy. I'm in a good space. And that's funny because I didn't wake up in this mood. It just like happened. I was on the phone with it's always when I'm on the phone with this girl. She's amazing. So I was on the phone with my manager and we were talking about ways to like a still post. I wanted to take a picture. I just want to take one picture. Because like it's something I've seen on Pinterest. I want to try it. But obviously my black outfit because everyday black. No. Anyway, so I'm just like in a good space. After we spoke, I did my makeup real quick and it looks amazing. And you know what challenge that I used? I used the 1 layer challenge and I think that we have just discovered something. I was on TikTok and I saw a challenge where you place the concealer, you place the blush, you place the foundation, the contour, everything like 1 layer. And I feel like it's made such a huge difference. Look like those Instagram girls. Anyway, so that happened. I got into a good mood and then I went on my email. So I'm checking my emails and replying to emails and then I see an email and I want to read it out for you guys. Because Nilishalia, Machozi. Nilishalia, I've already cried and that's it. So the YouTube, it's from YouTube and my cover by the way is Ricky and Morty. Best shit ever. I'm just in shock as to how beautiful I am. Shout out to my mom, shout out to my day one. So the email is, everything just tends to fall when I'm on camera. The email is from YouTube and it says, congratulations, you have been approved to join the YouTube Partner Program. I can't. And I just want to like give a brief info or as to what YouTube program is, and I'm just definitely gonna be reading from their page because I also don't know exactly what it is, but I'm sure they have. So YouTube, how to make money on YouTube. When it comes to turning your ideas into income, you've got options from traditional ads to selling merchandise to memberships for your fans. There's a lot of ways to use your channel and videos to make money. I feel like this information is useful to someone. Anyway, YouTube Partner Program lets qualifying creators tap into different ways to earn revenue, give access to one-on-one chat and email support, and allows you to use copyright match tool. So what you need to qualify is you need good standing with YouTube, have 4,000 valid public watch hours in the previous 12 months, and at least 1,000 subscribers, which we have all achieved in under 2 months. My heart is racing. I get chills thinking and talking about it because I'm just like, shit, as in my heart is racing out of my chest. Let me relax. I'm even shaking. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys probably don't know how validating this is. Like, it only makes me feel like I'm in the right space and I'm doing the right thing. And this is exactly where God wants me to be right now. It's so affirming. You know, sometimes when you pray about certain things and then God just hands them over to you just like that. Not just like that, but you get what I mean. Like, it's the longer you hold on to the faith that it's going to come to life, I think the easier it is to achieve it. And I'm shaking. Wow, I'm shaking. That's so rude, bro. That's so rude. I'm just like grateful that I'm literally witnessing his greatness through this thing that I was so afraid to start because of, God knows, people's opinion, because of perfection and the fact that I wanted a certain quality, which I thank God that I waited to get that. Initially, when we started, so the first two videos, the masterclass was shot by Josh. The second video is, that's crazy. That's crazy! He's calling me! Babe, I was recording a video and then I was talking about you and then you called me. I cannot. That's wild. That's so wild. That's so wild. And you know me, I don't believe in coincidences. So I feel like I'm in the right space. You know, sometimes when things happen at certain times in my life, I'm just like, this is affirming. This means that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This means I'm on the right path. This means that I'm exactly where God wants me to be. And I think this is one of those. The fact that I'm talking about Josh and then he called. Anyway, maybe I'm just being dramatic. But I believe that's just, it affirms me. It really affirms me. So I was meant to be talking about this right now. Maybe for the sake of someone who wants to try YouTube, for someone who's starting. And so that happened, and I'm just, you know, sometimes when things happen in your life and you question God, which is a really bad habit, but I have done that. I'm human. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Just recently, actually, something happened and I was just like, really? Surely. So, and then this happens and I'm just like, okay, I was a bit dramatic, God, I'm sorry. You know, like, I'm just at peace. I'm at so much peace. This feels so good. It's giving me chills because I'm just like, I can feel his presence even. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm not like the most prayerful person. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. More nights of the week I'll probably not pray, but I find myself having conversations with God throughout the day in weird ways. Like, sometimes when I'm going to the gym, I'll give an example because I haven't been in the gym since Friday. Today is Wednesday and it's election time. But I'm going back tomorrow and I'm so scared. But anyway, sorry for another day. I feel like when I'm in the gym and I wasn't entirely happy about going to the gym that day, I will actually be just like, God, that's the reason as to why you brought me this far, so we have to get it done. Please help me get it done. Please help me get it done. So it's just, I have little conversations with God throughout the day. There are times that I'm like today, the space that I'm in today, and regardless of the fact that yes, I did have a conversation with him earlier, I am in such a full space. Like, my heart is full and I feel happy, I feel content, I feel affirmed, I feel loved, I feel favored. Watoto wa hii estate, hakuna kitu itawashinda. Today I'll definitely pray. I'll definitely write something down on my, which I did in the morning. Crazy, I actually wanted to talk about that. See, so I'm back. I was going to get my notebook. Now I think it's time for me to move backwards. I look so good. It's actually insane. It's crazy because earlier today in the morning when I woke up, whenever I get the chance to write not recaps, but to-do lists on this book. I've used it since the year began. But writing to-do lists creates the need for me to actually get it done, because when I go back to that book and I'm not done shit I'm supposed to do. So I look so good, I can't So today, Wednesday the 10th of August, I just wrote the things that I need to do, and then from there I follow this lady on YouTube called Brini Lee. I've just been butchering her name for a minute. Brini Lee talks about self-development a lot. It's always, her videos are about like how to tap into the higher version of yourself, how to be a high value woman, ways to like, she's also like on a celibate journey, so she talks about her celibacy. I mean, I think I just all round admire her as a woman. I saw a video on my page, on my YouTube homepage, and it was how to be a high value woman, and I wrote notes. Like, it starts here, so that's page 1, page 2, and then it ends here, I think. No, it ends on this page. Me, I'll write down stuff. I think I believe in writing. I think whilst I was watching this video, I was just like, okay. And I'm just gonna go through the points that she made. Have an abundant mindset, which is see the glass half full instead of half empty. Always be optimistic, always look for opportunities, and make this an all-round mindset, like your day-to-day. Like, even if things are not working out, try, and always hope for the bigger one, the bigger picture. You're just like, at least I have this. And that's something I talk about a lot on my Instagram. I'm usually just like, I'm always grateful even when shit hits the fan. And I'll give an example. Last year, I'm being vulnerable. Nipatie makofi hapo kwa comment section tafadhali. Last year was a mess. Towards the end of the year, when I was just picking myself up, I was here in my room, and I had just cleaned my brushes, and I'll just show you guys what I use when I'm in a rush. This is dry Century Home dry cleaner, which is highly flammable. Okay, highly flammable. I had just cleaned my brushes, and this story gives me chills. I just cleaned my brushes, and the remnants of the liquid were all over the place because I was cleaning it on this desk. What happens after that? I lit up a candle, or rather I think a candle was already lit. So I think when I was transferring it from one point to another, it fell. Well, do you know the fire that was in this room had me screaming at the top of my lungs? And I remember I was just like, this is it, I'm definitely dying. Hello. And I was just like, God, surely is that how I'm gonna die? Time for me to post. I already have the caption drafted, so that makes things so much easier. And the picture I'm posting is so cute. It looks like a lifestyle. Wow. Cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. What was I saying? Oh, last year. So the fire, and I remember I started screaming. My sister came, we were pouring water everywhere. My laptop fell, got into water. I was just like, what the f***? In that moment, I was scared. I was just like, yeah, I'm dying. And then when the fire was put out, so many things were damaged. My kit was half damaged. I lost so many products, but I was at peace. It was so weird. Like, I was okay. I cried, and then the next day I posted about it, talked about it briefly, and I was okay. Weird as hell. Actually, let me just say weird as because that's exactly what I want to say. But I got over it. That for me was, it was just like, Steph, you're looking at, you have a life, instead of, oh my God, I was about to die. And it didn't take much like of my energy to switch up that thinking. Like, it just, I was just like, oh, we have another chance, so let's actually use the chance. And that was, I think, in October or November. I think that's when the shift started happening. Before, because me, I'm a firm believer of, you need to start things beginning of the year. But that was for me to say that I still looked at the good things that had happened, despite the fact that I was about to die. Yeah. So that's number one. Number two, be in touch with yourself. What she was trying to explain was, when you find yourself in a sad space, you need to be able to identify where the sadness comes from. Like, if it's trauma, if it's abuse, if it's energy from other people, what shifts you as a person, what shifts you. And that spoke to me because Mimi, I'm very welcoming. Anyway, a secure person, you need to be secure in who you are. And that's why I tweeted earlier today, my security is in God, because I really genuinely talk to him these days more than I have ever in my life. I prayed before I started this YouTube thing. I remember there are times when we almost gave up, and when I say we, it's me and Josh, because there's the video of me and Steph. Oh my god, it took us weeks to edit, and we already had the final edit, the final draft, but there was just an issue when it came to exporting it. Like, export maybe 60% of it or maybe 30%, then there's a snippet that cannot be exported, and we went back and forth until I told Josh, let's just let go of this situation. And then last minute, when I'm just about to be like, it for real, the video works, and I was just like, okay, there must be a reason as to why I need to be in this space. That's that. I believe in God. I believe that his timing is perfect, and sometimes, which I've mentioned in my previous video, sometimes the things that lead up to you believing in him and having faith in him 100% trash. The next one was a high value woman is self-full and not selfish. Of course, you put yourself first, but you feel yourself enough to be able to give in the first place. So she was just like, you need to be able to take time to yourself and like give yourself love. If it's going for manicures and pedicures, if it's making your hair, buying that new wig, it's buying that new lip gloss, or going out for lunch somewhere, do it, and be able to get your cup to a point where it's overflowing, that even when you decide to give and extend a helping hand to someone, it doesn't drift you off completely from who you are as a person, and you're able to also identify that, okay, now I need to replace the amount of energy that has been lost, type of thing. So it's a cycle of just self-love. The next one was be responsible of your own happiness, be confident, don't compete, be peaceful, sorry. A high value woman forgives, which is something I laughed when I saw this. There's even a Bible verse here. There's even a Bible verse that she mentioned, which is Matthew 6:15. But if you don't forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father in heaven forgive your trespasses. And I was just like, Charles, I have enough sins, so I'll forgive. So anyway, this is for me to say that I still do struggle sometimes with believing that I'm on the right path, and that happens quite often, actually, if I'm being really honest. And I doubt myself a lot. I'm sure people assume that just because kwenye Instagram na tesa na uko kwenye Instagram, it's lit, but I'm just trying to be funny. And you know, that's a sign of anxiety, fidgety. Yeah, it's a sign of anxiety. So I'm a little bit anxious right now. But this is to say that I am human, and I think also the energy that I'm trying to invite into this journey is pure. I don't want I'm in a very peaceful stage of my life, and I think I'm just growing up. That's it. That's it. I think it's just growth. But kuishi maisha ni meishi. I have lived a good life, full of mistakes, but also full of lessons and great moments. But it's a journey, and I'll be vulnerable on here. I will not cry, maybe until we get on different levels of intimacy. But I will not cry, although I do cry. I've mentioned that. I'm just looking forward to what this space comes with. I think about YouTube, and I think about myself as a 30-year-old. I'm twitching a little bit just by the thought of it. I'm thinking of myself as a 30-year-old and watching this video like, that's a space you are in. I'm so happy that you got to document it so we can compare, you know. One thing that I want to do on going forward is I just want to document everything so that I'm able to look back and see the difference in who I was as a 20-whatever-year-old in comparison to when I actually turn 30 or 40 or whatever, depending on how long this thing will go. But I'm excited, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful, and I just wanted to extend that love to you guys. As I wrap up this week's vlog, I am so happy to be working with Nivea. I think it also makes me feel really good to know that I am working with a brand that is close to my heart. Okay, the products that we're actually pushing are products that I need to relax my shoulders. Anxiety, I need to relax my shoulders. I'm even feeling like the products that we are pushing are products that I, as an oily skin girl, uses. Like even when I was in Juba, I carried the Nivea Perfect and Matte face wash way before they approached me, and now we're working together. So I'm just like, things are working, and I'm grateful for that. I think it's because of the energy that I've also been putting out. I don't think entirely it's by luck. Actually, it's not by luck. All these things are very calculated. So it's because I've really tried since the year began to be intentional about the type of person that I am, and how I treat people, and how I handle situations, and how I face my fears. And it's just led to good things somewhat. Sometimes there was like a drought barely. Where I was just like, so when is this 2022 gonna be nice now? Things are looking up, not only for myself, things are also looking up for my family, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, I appreciate the shares, I appreciate the likes, the views, the subscriptions. Yeah, they really do make me happy. Get out. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.
Daydream with me, let your mind explode.